Good morning, Hurricanes. I'm Sarah Davidson.
And I'm Vargas.
Coming up, we're going to be looking at a new segment, Spotlight of the Month, some cane support with our clinic, and the new Samsung phone.
Now let's get started, Hurricanes.
Every year, Samsung comes out with its Galaxy S devices, and this year the company treated its customers with 3 new devices, Galaxy S10, S10 Plus, and S10e. The Galaxy S10's 6.1-inch Infinity display is what really sells the phone. It has a nearly edge-to-edge look that stretches from top to bottom with pixels over the curved edges. The new Infinity O screen is so large that the camera is moved to a small punch hole in the screen. In addition to that, the top and bottom bezels have shrunk a bit to give customers more viewing area for their games, movies, etc. For eye comfort, the AMOLED screen reduces harmful blue light without changing on-screen color, so you can watch even late into the night. Also, now you can touch your screen to unlock your phone due to the ultrasonic fingerprint ID embedded in the display. Samsung claims that the camera will capture what you see. The camera has an ultra-wide 123-degree panoramic field view. The Galaxy phone also has a triple lens camera on the back. Samsung also added a super slow-mo which captures about 960 frames per second. The S10 contains a 34 mAh battery, and Samsung claims that it will have an all-day battery life. The phone also comes with 8 GB of RAM and includes options for 128 GB or 512 GB of internal storage, while supporting expandable storage. There are many colors to choose from as well. The Galaxy phones are available in Prism Black, Prism White, Prism Blue, Flamingo Pink, and Prism Green. The S10 also includes a ceramic black and a ceramic white finishes, while the S10e gets a canary yellow colorway. All of the phones come with a data cable, a travel adapter, SIM card ejection pin, a USB connector, and earphones. The pre-order began on February 20th, and these phones will be released March 8th.
Welcome back, Hurricanes. I'm Sarah Davidson.
And I'm Josh Morales.
And we're sitting here with CJ, our Spotlight of the Month. So CJ, how long have you been into art?
I've been into art my whole life, but going into 6th grade, I took it more seriously, I guess. And leaving 8th grade, I was able to be given the opportunity to go to classes downtown, and I've been doing that ever since. And I've been going to school. I've been going to classes here at Cain also too.
What were your inspirations, CJ?
I gained inspiration from movies, painters, all of it. Some of my favorite painters are Lucian Freud, Francis Bacon, and some of my favorite movies are like Whiplash and The Master.
Would you say that those people in those movies have influenced your works? Do you see a reflection of what they've done in your pieces?
I see more of a relation between someone like me and the director, but I also gain relatability from the characters. But it's mainly looking at the creative processes from the directors or the writers or even the actors as they're getting into character. I like to think of creative process as one of the main things I gain from those type of media outlets.
So what kind of art would you call yourself? Like what style of art do you mostly produce?
You could say figurative. I mainly do, everything I do is from life, so that's what sort of figurative entails, but I would say that although I only do from life, what I choose to do from life is something personal. So it's something internal that I can reflect from our, world.
Wow. And so for those of you who don't know, CJ has actually been accepted into a pre-college summer program at the Rhode Island School of Design. So CJ, how does it feel to be nationally recognized and to get to travel across the country for 6 weeks to do art?
It feels quite great because this has been a half-decade process ever since 7th grade, where I've, 8th grade year I worked to getting into Glassell, which is a pretty cool school, I think. And that sort of launched me into doing this RISD thing, going, the way I see it, I went from Kleb to downtown, and now I'm going from downtown to Rhode Island, and so it's pretty amazing. Feels good.
So how much water is needed on a day-to-day basis?
So everybody's a little bit different, but the general rule for water intake is about 8 ounce glasses per day, which is about a half a gallon.
So how can students prepare for flu season coming up?
So flu season is always such a big deal because so many people get sick. the best way to prevent it is to keep yourself healthy. And you can do this by really simple steps. Just getting enough sleep at night, drinking enough water, staying hydrated. Washing your hands is huge. Another really good thing is the flu shot. I know a lot of people don't like shots, but this year Klein ISD brought a program you might remember called Healthy Schools, and we actually gave 7,000 flu shots across the district.
Well, Hurricanes, Rodeo Houston might have just wrapped up, but for one student, it finished with a big difference.
Congratulations to Maya on selling her artwork at Rodeo Houston for $10,000.
That's a lot of fried Oreos.
Now let's take a look at some upcoming announcements.
Well, Hurricanes, that's all we have for you this week. I'm Sarah Davidson.
And I'm Maya Vargas. We'll see you next week.